Love is a good word to use when describing the beginning part of 2020. I had just finished my bachelor's degree and was working full-time at a daycare as an infant assistant where my days were filled with art projects and fun activities for little children. I was working with friends who I've gotten to know after the last several years of working in daycare. And then I was going home to my newborn niece. Very, very exciting things were happening. We soon entered a new phase of life, and that was pandemic life. Unfortunately, when schools started to close down and daycares remained open, I had no other choice but to make the very rough decision to have to leave daycare because they were not closed, and I've brought home germs from daycare such as the flu, you name it, I've had it. But COVID was a different story. I have family members who would have gotten severely ill if they would have had COVID, so I had no other choice but to find myself out of a classroom for the first time in almost 8 years. For the first time in a long time, my schedule very quickly changed from 100 to 0. There was no more school because I was done with my degree, and now there was no more work, and daily life was changing too. All of the stores were out of things such as hand soap and hand sanitizer and paper towels, and we were officially living in a whole new world. Masks became a prominent part of daily life, as did grandparents and family members having to visit their grandchildren and other family members through the windows. We will get through this together. Together is what I kept telling myself. Another part of pandemic life became no graduations. I was unable to have a graduation party like I had planned, and I didn't get to walk across the stage and instead took graduation pictures in my driveway. Fear is a good word to use when describing the remainder of 2020. It was all worth it to keep those I loved safe, but something in my heart was still missing. A very important part of my life was being put on the back burner. My teacher heart was still there, but it needed to find its way out again. In this moment, my heart found its place in the literacy program at New Paltz. And Zoom school quickly gave me a new purpose. Through my writer's notebook, I had a way to stay close to my teaching, and I was given a symbol of hope for what the future might hold. They say after every storm comes a beautiful rainbow, and this rainbow is just beginning. I know better, brighter, sunnier days are just around the corner, and I will be back teaching in the classroom with the kiddos before I know it.